Okay, today we're going to compare fractions to these benchmark fractions. We're going to see if they're less or greater than or equal to these fractions. Okay, so we have our benchmark fractions. 0, which means you have 0 out of all the pieces. You got nothing. You have circled nothing. 1/4, which means you have 1 out of 4 pieces. A quarter, you have 1/2, which is half of the group. And then you have 3/4, which is 3 out of 4 pieces you have. And then you have 1, which is the whole circle. 1/2 circle. Whole circle. Okay, now if I were to give you the fraction 5/8. 5/8. Is that less than or greater than or equal to 3/8? 4. Let's find out. 5/8, a way we can represent it is by making a circle. Whatever, that's a bad circle. Making a circle, dividing it into 8 pieces. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And coloring in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now does this look like this? Is this representing the same amount of the circle as this is? Well, no, this is less. This is missing this part. So it's not circling 3/4. It's less than 3/4. So this is greater than this, than 5/8. 3/4 is greater than 5/8. Okay, what about 2/6? 2/6. Is 2/6 greater or is this 2/6 greater or less than 1/4? Let's see. 2/6 can be represented like this. You can divide this into 6 pieces, a circle into 6 pieces. Okay, then we circle 2. Now, does this represent a larger piece than this? Well, yes, if you look at it, this represents 1/4, but this part goes a little bit over the halfway line, that little quarter line right there. This little quarter line, it goes over that. So it represents more of the group than this. So the 2/6 is larger than 1/6. In fact, 2/6 is, since it's equal to 1/3. Okay, now what about the fraction 6/10? Is that greater than or less than 1/2? Well, if I were to, again, we could represent this using a circle. If I were to make 5 pieces, how am I going to make 5 pieces? Okay, 5 pieces. Let's just say 1, 2, 6. That's 6, and then 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll say that's 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then I have circle 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, color 6, 5, 6. Is that greater than or equal to 2/1/2? Well, if we look at these two circles, we can see they're very similar, they're very close, but the 1/6, the 6/10, 6/10, circle colors in a slightly bit more than 1/2. So it represents a little bit more of the group than 1/2 does. So 6/10 is larger than 1/2. So this is larger than half. It's a little bit larger than half the group. So it would be put somewhere in between 3/4 and 1/2. And 5/8 would be put somewhere in between 3/4 and 5/2 too, because it's a little bit more than half, but it's less than 3/4. And this would be put in between 1/4 and 1/2, because 2/6 is more than a quarter, but less than half. Same school.